We're still live.
Thank you, Kevin.
Speaking of what stays in Anaheim, stays in Anaheim. I was just in Vegas over the weekend, and I do want to say the Las Vegas Taco Bell.
I saw
that. Looks
I've
seen that.
They were building that last time I was there. I was like, this looks tight.
Food was Taco Bell, so it was excellent.
Looked like I could have got some phone numbers.
They know exactly what they're doing. All the songs that they played was like, oh, this is my music, finally. Because Vegas is Vegas. It's like shitty club
Taco Bell music.
Yeah. I walk into Taco Bell, they're blasting Eiffel 65. They know exactly.
They got Baja Blast.
They have like Baja Blast like cocktails.
Could I do a Baja Blast Jaeger bomb?
Baja Blast with tequila, vodka, anything you want.
That's the real Baja Blast.
It's crazy. I spent $20 at Taco Bell.
Whoa,
sick.
High roller table. I bought like a Taco Bell Las Vegas backpack. It's fucking it's the best.
Wow.
It was awesome. And yeah, so the first floor, it's like it looks like. I mean, I just
first floor. There's floors.
Yes. Check out my Twitter /Frank Howley. Check out my Instagram /Frank Howley. I posted so much content. I was blown away.
I was overwhelmed.
Oh, it was good shit. First floor, you walk in. There's hot girls. There's like homeless people. It's the coolest.
Yeah, like my favorite hangout.
It's like being in Blade Runner. It's a nice mix of people.
Exactly what I thought.
You line up. You place your orders in. If you get drinks, the cups come like from. They like shoot up like it's science fiction.
Dude, I thought it was like that Marty McFly scene where he goes to the future diner.
Oh my god!
You must have the hot plate special.
It's awesome. It's Taco Bell, which is already fantastic. The kitchen is like glass, like Disneyland shit. Glass window, you can see them preparing.
Making those bean burritos hot, fresh.
It's awesome. Music is blasting. It's a great time. You get your food. You go upstairs, and then it's like. There's also the wedding chapel, which is its own section.
The Taco Bell.
Yeah, there's a wedding chapel.
Using American Taco Bell.
There's like a huge TV screen with like cameras. So like, I found where the camera was, and I was just dancing in front of it for like half an hour. I went up to the DJ. I requested Blink-182, and then he played like 20 minutes of pop punk.
Yeah.
And so I was singing along, dancing. Hot girls came up to me, dancing along.
He felt your vibe.
It was. I fucking crushed it.
Were they prostitutes?
No. There's a bunch of girls.
So they were the hot girls and not the homeless people.
No.
Were there hot homeless people?
Dude,
probably.
Yeah, there were some handsome homeless people. There's anyone can be homeless, anyone can be hot,
And anyone can be
you
a
decide.
prostitute.
Yeah,
what happens in Vegas happens in Vegas.
What stays in Vegas
stays
in
there.
Vegas. But
just shorten it.
I posted like a 10-second clip on Twitter. And for whatever reason, a bunch of Las Vegas like lifestyle Twitters reblogged it.
Yeah,
so like
happening, dude. You're an influencer.
That video clip of me at Taco Bell has like 15,000 views on Twitter.
Nice.
Just go there and film. It's crazy as shit. I think everyone's like so drunk or. Dude, walking around Vegas at like 3 in the morning, you just see people completely like blitzed.
Yeah.
It's pretty fun.
My favorite noise of walking down the strip at 3 in the morning is the noise of cards being slapped together.
Oh hell yeah!
Did you get any playing cards with nude women on them?
We were like, I was giving my friend shit because there was.
You wouldn't take the cards?
No, there was like a group of 7 of us. For whatever reason, this one guy was the one that everyone would come up. Hey, you want to go to strip club? You want to go to strip club? And we get joking, man. You got like a Midwest vibe to you, man.
He looked horny.
Yeah, everyone kept coming to him. Yo, want to go to strip club?
You look horny.
I heard the grossest thing. So everyone, if you're a group of guys, you're targeted. Some guy came up to us, warm titties in your face.
Yeah, warm
titties.
Well,
was it cold outside?
Yeah,
I would prefer that than cold titties.
I don't know. That just seems like I don't want it in my face.
On a hot day, you might want to
take a look.
You know what? I guess you could use a cold titty on a hot day.
Another guy. This guy looked homeless. He looked drunk. Came up. Titty bar, and then my friend said, "Not like that." It was fun. We stayed at the Planet Hollywood casino, which has like a cheesy Universal Studios vibe because everything's like movies.
Yeah.
They have like the suit Will Smith wore on Independence Day. I didn't see this before. The Planet Hollywood, where the gambling are, they just have like strippers dancing there in the show floor. It's like, wow, this place is moving on up. But yeah, Vegas is close. So being in California, it's not like that exotic. I miss GameWorks because Vegas as a kid,
man,
it sucks that that's gone.
The best. The reason I have so much affinity for like late '90s Sega games, Crazy Taxi, even Mars Capcom.
Dead.
My dad and I would go to Vegas like every few months, and he would just drop me off at GameWorks.
Yeah,
When he would go gamble.
me too.
Yeah, and so I would roam around GameWorks, and so all those arcade games I am so obsessed with.
It was also the only place I knew of that had a standing arcade machine for Sonic Fighters.
Yes, I remember that.
They actually had an arcade game,
'cause
and I remember reading in magazines that that game, well, you'll never play it because it's too rare. And I remember thinking, I played that with my brother like a week ago.
Because that's what
no one knew about
it. Originally, it was Sega City, so Sega would launch all their arcade games there. Then later converted to GameWorks, but yeah, all these original Sega cabinets were there, and you get shit in pristine condition. So you'd have like the sit-down Crazy Taxi, you'd have Top Skater with the fucking cabinet. It was. GameWorks is the best. Now there's nothing. Yeah. Although Dominic was just in Vegas for Evo, and he posted, "Yo, my arcade's got MVC too." Where is that? Apparently, I didn't go, but Excalibur has MVC too.
Oh, they still have
it? Excalibur still is like keeping the arcade torch.
Well, because they're like a family-friendly
thing. New York had a really nice arcade back then.
It did,
that one had, I remember as a kid.
Is that not there anymore?
It had that Fist of the North. It was the first place I played that Fist of the North Star like punching bag game.
I remember as a kid, the first time I saw House of the Dead was at the New York City Casino, and I remember I thought these guys were the coolest. They're probably like 18. But they had a cup of quarters, and I just, as a little kid, would watch them beat the whole game because they spent all their quarters. Man, I miss arcades. Like, I know now you can emulate stuff, but like, again, this was pre-internet, before video.
That was a feel. Going to the arcade was something that kids today do not understand what that was like.
It's amazing.
And there was a point where the arcade I would go to where they had the Mortal Kombat, so I wasn't allowed to watch, but I would go around the corner and like sneak and like watch them play Mortal Kombat. Those are the good days.
Again, because
learning DDR was a whole thing in arcades. Like a community of people that came to practice every day was forming.
Yeah,
it was
and until Dreamcast, arcades were so much better. The graphics were like the fidelity and stuff was so much more advanced. You go to the arcade and you'd see like groundbreaking shit, and then you'd get a shitty port on PlayStation. Like I remember getting Marvel vs. Capcom on PlayStation and being so bummed because you couldn't pick 4 characters. Like. So the way you would do is like you would pick your character, the CPU would have your character, and then you would be on both teams. So like the disc could only load 2 characters at a time. So it would be Ryu and Wolverine versus Wolverine and Ryu. So it's like it was a gimped version of it.
Right.
I mean that's the thing we don't have to deal with shitty arcade ports anymore. But yeah, I love arcades. I don't love Vegas, but the Vegas Taco Bell. Check it out. Go up to the DJ, request Blink-182, and you'll have hot girls on you.
I do. I will say I do love Vegas. Yeah. I do because it's like the best and worst of everything.
Yeah.
And I get such a kick out of it. It's like
we should go.
There is just shit there that would not be able to survive anywhere else, and a lot of it sucks. But even what sucks, I just love. I don't know what it is. I know. I want to.
I haven't been since we filmed the
Rainbow Six
Are you
video.
serious?
That's the last time I was in Las Vegas.
Would you want to go in November? Because we might be doing that anyway.
Oh fuck!
We'll talk after the. We'll talk after. We'll talk after.
I was recently in Vegas and.
Titty bar?
Yeah. I that's not my scene. I don't.
You went with kids.
Even if I was.
You got to go with men.
Yeah,
Sean, you know me and how much I'm into drinking and gambling. Aka 0%.
You can find something.
Man, there is so much goofy shit down there to do.
Gambling with Rocco is so much fun.
There you go.
That is true.
Dude, you got a high roller table?
Mandalay Bay for Minecon, how many years ago that was?
Yeah.
I guess 7 at this point. Yeah. And Rocco just kept. I came here with nothing.
I came here with nothing.
He yells these things and like just keep doing it. It was fun.
And then I'd work it up to like I'd play penny slots and I'd win like $30. Like, oh hell yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I take my winnings and I go.
I take my winnings and I go. Oh man, it was fun. It is fun.
Yeah,
it's more fun when you don't care.
Yeah.
But I've had so many good times in Vegas, and again, like you don't like. There's an impression too that like because I love going to see shows and stuff there, and yeah, a lot of them are expensive, but there's a lot that are not. There are a lot that you can go see some goofy ass shit for $8 and just and have an experience. I dig it. I dig it, but you know you have to know what it is too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know what you're in for.
I think I feel with Sean. Like I am fascinated. It's like Mad Men's like my favorite drama.
Yeah.
I am fascinated with marketing and the psychology and how people are manipulated.
Totally.
Vegas is that is 100% what that is.
Totally.
But if you're conscious of it, you don't get suckered into like all that shit.
Yeah.
But like it is sometimes it's weird. You have to not let yourself fall into the cynicism, because you just look at everything and like, oh, this is like gross. You have to buy into it. Fuck it, I'm in Vegas.
Totally.
Just buy into the
I
cheese.
get that.
Totally.
But I can buy into it for about a day.
Yeah.
And after
it
that
wears
day,
you
it's
down.
like I gotta get out of here.
I need like one night. One night.
Vegas to me is exactly the same as the fair, where it's everyone here is everything is to the extreme. It's gross, and they all want my money, and I don't want to give you my money, or I don't want any of this gross thing.
But there is a lot of stuff you can do that detours that. There is, if you really look, there's places you can go and stuff you could do that isn't quite that. So that's why I guess I enjoy it, is I like finding those things as well as giving into the stupid dumb shit like that. You know what I mean? I guess that's why I like that place.
Avoid the stupid dumb shit. Go to the Taco Bell nightclub.
Yeah.
Get married.
Avoid the dumb shit.
You know, that's the
Drink
fun stuff.
2 espressos in the hotel room.
Yeah, and then get a tequila Baja Blast.
I'll say too, like downtown used to be like fun. I mean, I'm old enough to remember old Vegas downtown, the way it used to be, and it was like vintage Vegas, and it was fun in that way. That is a shithole now. That I steer clear of. But in terms of the rest of it and the Strip and kind of off the beaten path a little bit, there's some fun stuff. Even when you stay at shitty places on like State Line or whatever they call it now, Prim, there's places that have like the most ghetto like river ride with like weird like animatronics and stuff. But I love that shit. To me, it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, let me see some wild stuff.
Let me see some weird. Yeah, let me show me some weird shit.
Vegas has always just felt like, you know, a fear and loathing in the desert kind of like trip. That is always what it felt like to me.
I was watching. I was walking through the living room, and Jenny was watching some show. Maybe, let's say it's The Bachelorette. I could be wrong, but something like that. And they were in Vegas, and Wayne Newton came out and started talking and singing to the girls. His face freaked me the fuck out.
He's weird looking.
It looked like he was in Madame Tussauds wax museum, but someone did a really shitty job with Wayne Newton.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate.
And he was like trying to like seduce these girls singing to him, whatever. I was like, oh fuck, dude! Like it was brutal.
Like hamburger face or what?
Oh
no, he just looks like a smiling like
a
hentai doll.
Oh,
it's okay to get old.
Yeah, just it's all good.
No.
I mean,
no, dude, stay young forever.
Yeah.
Well, okay. You know what? Now that you could
stay,
like
relevant.
I'm sure it's worse now, but
my god,
it's like just age.
That
it's okay,
sucks.
just age.
We'll get shut down on Twitch.
And you know what? Even,
how does he see?
Yeah, right. Even it.
Man.
Yeah, you're saying.
Throw up.
You know, like I feel like it's okay to have some wrinkles. If you get some work done, okay, whatever. But
do what you want.
Like the fact that I have more wrinkles than Wayne Newton says something is wrong.
Hey, do what you want, but if it's obvious, I'm gonna talk about it.
Do you think let's get into that sensitive. I like the sensitive
sensitivity.
Ooh.
Do you think you have aged better or worse than like a lot of people you know in your age range you went to school with, blah, blah, blah?
I will say it's a man's world because guys seem to get the easy path of just natural aging. You get some lines and it's not so much a freak out.
Okay.
I think it's rough out there. You know, you hear all the time about actresses, you know, getting fired from a gig after it's gone on too long.
Yeah.
I think that's unfair.
Yeah.
One thing that happened to me in Vegas, twice on 2 occasions, I handed my ID. They look at it for a long time, and then they say, "Good for you."
That's good.
I am so heavy in my ID photo. I have my hair. I've aged. I've gotten only hotter as I've gotten older. But that's like that's like a
heaviness though. Then it can kind of puff out your wrinkles and keep you looking. I think that's William Shatner's goal. Is he just keeps putting 10 pounds on every year, and it pushes the wrinkles out so you can't see it.
I feel like I've seen people from high school. And some are like, I don't even recognize you.
Yeah.
Like, you look like a grandpa. Like you got old. And then there's some people like, hey, we're looking good. You're looking great. How I feel I've aged is it could have gone better, but it also could have gone worse.
Could have gone better.
Could have gone better. There's some things I would change if I could, but I look at old videos and I think that was my prime.
Oh, Sean was a twink. Yeah.
I think I mean, it wasn't that old, but
when you were
like,
a tasty little
even
treat.
Like,
is what you're saying?
Yeah, I see a video. It's like, oh, dude, like that was when it was the best for me.
Like,
and it's not gonna get better than that.
Well,
and
like vase,
you got the stress.
Vase smash when you smash the vase. Is that?
No, that was after that. It was after
Sexy
that.
64.
You know what? Honestly, like around the time of the Hawks video. I see that video.
Hawk.
And
Really?
I think, like,
That?
this was when I was
Hawks.
at my best here. And I'm not there anymore. I'm never going to be there again.
You're falling off.
Yeah. And that's okay, I guess. But
I'm on a steady climb.
Dude, you're fit.
I
Stay
never
in,
liked
thank
the
you,
way
friend.
I looked, like, a million years ago. I don't know.
Dinosaurs.
But I'm stoked because I don't think I've gotten much worse. So I'm happy.
Rondo looks the same.
I'm happy. I look mostly. I got the same shit going on that
Yeah.
I did, whatever. But so
I think I look the
I'll
same.
take it. I'll take it.
yeah.
I think I look the same, and any wrinkles or any kind of crow's feet or anything, I think that's always like a distinguished addition to a male's character as he ages.
Dude, I'm getting fucking scars. I got like 2 bug bites in the past year.
Oh, yeah.
They did not heal right.
Scarred
Look
up.
at
Yeah, I
that.
got bit up pretty bad
It's
in Texas.
weird. Like I got some weird ass. I don't even know what
Yeah.
it is. I don't know if I
tough.
can show stuff on camera.
Oh, yeah. What the fuck?
Like
Scars are tough,
Okay, I was
Frank.
taking a nap. Where is this? I was taking a nap. I leaned over and I just picked something, and like a chunk of my arm was gone.
Oh, you're turning
and
into
it
a
just healed
zombie.
over weird as shit, and then this. I don't know. Is this some shit that just happens?
You have SARS. This is
fucking random.
oh my
SARS.
God.
Post
For
these.
fun.
Post these on Facebook
No,
too.
that's the nastiest shit. When people do
gross.
that
Is
shit.
there a
What-
blue
do you
vein
know
going back to your
a lot of
heart?
people who do that?
What? Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, immediately.
Like half my friends
list.
list at some point posts like, look how fucked up my foot is. Look at this wound on my foot. Look at this thing on my arm, and I block them all. Like it's like no,
I'm eating.
I don't want
I
see
think
it.
I am just done with Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's
Oh
something-
yeah, I
that's-
rarely look at the wall.
I did that recently, and I just saw so many things. It's like I don't know who this is. I
Yeah.
get nothing out of any
What
of
I
this.
did- Oh fuck!
was
I'm
that?
here.
Oh.
We just
Done.
crack that.
Just trying to turn the power on.
I started. So what I did as part of I've been really focusing on self-care and mental health. At the beginning of the year, I think I was following like 636 people on Twitter. I have OCD, so I like being on top of everything. Fucking little by little, I'm now following I think like 320 people. So I cut that in half. Wow, checking Twitter doesn't make me anxious anymore.
Did we make
Yeah.
This
that?
happened a lot.
Yeah, are we still
on
in?
the? Are we still on
You
the-
guys are in.
Okay.
Thanks.
Instagram also unfollowed a lot. I didn't check Facebook for years. I mean, I would check it like every now and then. What I've been doing this week, going on Facebook, treating it like Twitter. If I absolutely don't give a fuck about you, I'm following it. Like,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
care. And now, I'm seeing posts by Derek. Oh, Jason Cryer. It's like, oh wait, my friends are on here again. Whereas before it was random high school people and like estranged family. It's like, I don't care about any of
yeah.
this. So just, you gotta put the work in.
Yeah, it's weird. I always read these articles that are like how to like tone down your stress from social media. Like social media is stressing so many people out. And I'm always kind of like surprised by that. Like it's really stressing you out. Like I guess I've experienced that in small amounts sometimes. But then I read these things and it's all shit I'm not doing. It's like turn off all your notifications. I don't have any of those on.
Yeah, that's always been
I can't imagine having those on for like someone responded.
But if you're talking about like a mom who lives in Tennessee and has like 4 people, and so like that I can see like
Yeah,
you
but
want
when you
notifications for that.
look at Facebook, it tells you right there. So why would you
Yeah, but I can see that like you got nothing else going on, or like like oh I'm some dude who works.
I get, or you don't know how to turn them off.
Yeah,
maybe.
Or I think there's like younger kids out there that are just so obsessed. Like their 5 best friends all have those notifications on, so they're constantly in communication.
So, but also too, I will say, I don't really read the Facebook wall thing.
No,
like,
it's garbage.
That's terrible.
Abandoned.
Again, I think I've said this before, but it's like I work with high school kids, and I learned this like 3 years ago. No one uses. I mean, I don't even use Facebook. My friend group, we don't use Facebook. A few people do, but Facebook gets way fucking older. Twitter, I love Twitter. That's my shit. Teenagers absolutely don't use Facebook. They don't use Twitter.
Yeah.
Instagram is that is where everything is at. That's why it makes for
all of Emma's friends and all
Instagram.
They're all Instagram. Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram I use is my favorite one.
It's
yeah.
pleasant. And again, it's because people can't copy paste bullshit articles. They can't retweet shit I don't care about. It's be interesting, and if you're not, I don't want to. It's like you have to create your own content or share your own shit, not just echo stuff.
Yeah.
So Instagram I like, and I don't know. I like it.
I just feel like that, as I said before 1,000 times, that's mostly it's just positivity. It says here, I did this, here's my cat, here's my kid,
Yeah.
here's my whatever. And you can unfollow or follow whatever you choose. I don't really care, but it's like, it's just all just like, hey, I did this. This is this.
Yeah.
This is
Stories.
and Facebook is telling me how the government is putting chips in my brain. It's like,
Why
I
Yeah.
I stopped
Yeah.
using Facebook.
Well, how are you going to find out about the
Over it.
brain
Yeah,
chips?
why I bounced off Facebook so hard, and Twitter is doing this shit too, which I hate. If I would like a post on my friend's status,
Yeah.
that would be shared to all my other friends. I don't
Yeah.
want this shit broadcasted. I
Yeah.
don't like Instagram. I will unabashedly like a porn star's tweet or whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
I
but
don't care. I don't care. That's my own thing. But with Facebook, it'll just like broadcast it. It's
Yeah.
just gross. Or even Twitter. Yeah.
I've seen people online discussing like, like people that I engage with a lot,
Yeah.
like, oh, is Rocco related to this person, or is Rocco, whatever? And it's like, why are they talking about this person who
Yep.
no one should know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's happened to me a bunch of times.
It's just
so I don't. Do that.
All these sites are afraid of you getting bored of the single feed and checking another, so they have to generate as much fucking content. So they want you to be checking your Facebook feed for no one would, but for hours.
Yeah.
So you
Some
don't go to
people would.
Twitter. So they just generate as much bullshit as they can, and then Twitter wants you to have as much content, which is why Sean liked this, blah blah blah. And
But
then,
also, too, as an added salt in the wound of Facebook. And I think if at the end of the day, someday in our lifetime, Facebook will not be where it'll be MySpace.
It's already.
Oh, yeah, already is.
It's going there. Yeah. They're so big, it's not going to happen soon, though.
Yeah.
But it will. And you have to put a button on what was it that did that. It's that when I go over to my parents' house, they're going, can you believe what so-and-so wrote on Facebook?
Holy
I left
shit.
a comment that was da-da-da-da-da, and I'm like,
Yeah.
it was when this generation took, sorry,
Yeah.
mom and dad.
Hey,
It was
Mom
when
and
this
Dad.
generation took
Yep.
Facebook.
Yep.
You can't buy, they say it in the Social Network movie, you can't buy cool.
Yeah.
Well, they sold cool
They lost
without
it.
even knowing
I mean,
it. Yeah, you can't buy it back.
The baby boomers ruined everything, and that may be upsetting to people, but they're a virus. They get in there and they destroy it.
Well, you're talking about Facebook.
I'm talking
The
about
virus that broke Facebook.
I mean, they had
that
you.
is
You got to
another thing that
appreciate.
They destroyed. They destroyed more than that.
They gave you
this
life,
generation.
Sean. What?
This generation, the baby boomers, fuck them.
Whoa, Mom and Dad.
They are
What-
children of the greatest generation.
The what?
That's what they're called, the greatest generation.
Oh, okay.
The Generation X.
Generation X. Yeah, suck it.
Generation Strange.
Suck it
right.
softly,
And they're
baby.
the parents of the raddest generation, but somehow
What's
this
gonna
got fucked up.
What's going to suck about us when we get older?
Literally nothing.
They guys don't watch.
There'll
enough.
be something. What is it? Podcast question of the week. What's going to suck about us when we're older?
On a
All of
global
us.
scale.
All of us together as a generation. What are we going to fuck up that the generation after us goes, yeah, these guys were fucking
Was it
wrong
nuclear?
about this. We got to fix it.
Was
I don't
it
think we're going to fuck with nuclear stuff.
Bitcoin?
I think we now when we grew up, we're 90s. Only 90s kids will get this.
It's probably we fucked up cryptocurrency.
but-
Probably fucked that up.
I feel like in the 90s we had this moment of environmental awareness,
Yeah.
and then that went away. Then it was like,
was
nah,
down life period,
the
yeah.
environment. pfft.
Bob
And
Dole,
now,
Chris.
now that we're getting older, we're going, whoa, we got to get back into this environment. I feel like the environment is going to be pretty good in our hands.
Al Gore
but what
shit.
are we going to, in terms of our generation?
Yeah.
But what are we going to fuck up?
I don't
If
know.
we nail the environment, if we get that going good, there's got to be something else we fuck up. We can't. No one's perfect.
Deficit.
Yeah.
Healthcare.
There's something. There is something.
shit.
But
What
you
are we gonna fuck up? Like there'll be some new thing where it's
the
like,
election.
where
I got
where
it.
it's gonna be like teleportation can work. It can be invented, but you have to cut your dick off or something,
Yeah.
or you have to seal your butt up or something crazy.
Yeah.
We're
And
not-
then you're gonna have a generation where it's like, so what? Pierce your butt shut.
Yeah.
So what? And our generation is going to be like, no, I like pooping. I like butt. I like
need
doing,
that.
I like, hey, two-way street. I don't care. I'm open to whatever.
Yeah, it's 2018.
and you're into it. Yeah. And like, they won't understand. It's like, look, we could have teleportation if we all close our butts up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, what about all the bottoms of the world? Or versus.
There,
I mean, get
but
your
you
fucking
can
act
figure
together.
that out. That's
Elon,
what if we can invent teleportation, we could figure that out.
get your
Shut
act together.
your butt up.
Elon Musk is trying to teleport us around the fucking world, but only if we pierce our buttholes shut. And I'm not. What's that?
Yeah, we've talked about that before. What Kevin is quoting, the best intro to any Jackass skit. It's not even, in my opinion, that great of a skit. Like it is what it is. But the butt piercing skit on Jackass just cuts to Steve-O, and he immediately goes, "Sick of all this pooping stuff. I'm gonna get this. I'm sick of all this pooping stuff." Just gets me every time.
Pierce it up.
The rest of the sketch, I don't need to necessarily watch that, but him saying that makes me laugh every time. Yeah, low adoption of self-driving cars. You're going to have a lot of people pissing and moaning about.
That's true.
And I brought this up the other day. There's a lot of tech companies, more than you think, looking into the flying car.
Yeah.
And it sounds like, oh yeah, bullshit, comic book stuff. But what a lot of companies are running into is that to get automated car approval online, there is so much shit you have to go through.
Yeah.
Every state has to put in there. Every state has to approve of it. State government here doesn't like it. State government here, maybe they do, but you know what I mean? There's regulations and all kinds of stuff.
Tons of rules.
With flight, you deal with the FAA and that's it. And so if they can solve the flying car in one way, it'll work everywhere.
One governing board.
But here's what it's going to take. You can't have a ton of people getting their flight license or trusting them with that. You can't. It's not going to work. But if we nail automation, it would have to be that. Automation is the key to the flying car.
Yeah.
And if we can nail that, we're going to get there.
That's going to be fucking Terminator.
Yeah.
I don't trust it.
I'm starting, to just a counterpoint, because I don't think it's going that way at all. I'm going to start a career as a driver.
Yeah.
I'm going to start a job driving a vehicle around, because I feel
Gosling.
like, well, it's a secure, steady workflow. The roads aren't going anywhere.
Roads aren't going anywhere. All these truck drivers that are like getting into the business now, it's like,
oof.
all day and night, there are like 10 giant billion-dollar tech companies working on automated trucks.
I know.
Like, and I know, and I hear people like on the other side of it going like, no, no, that's not going to happen. I'm gonna keep driving trucks. It's like, oh man, what do you do? Because there are a lot of people that is their complete profession, and what are they going to do?
Become Twitch streamers and play Truck Simulator.
Yeah, Twitch streamer,
yeah.
pro footballer, restaurant reviewer.
Fire truck driver. Yelper.
Yeah.
NBA.
Giant trucks, like hauling shit.
16-wheeler.
That is one thing. There's certain things where it's like, oh, they're going to replace that with robots. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know. Hauling shit across freeways, that should be a robot. I feel like that is we can ship stuff 24/7. Rest is not an option.
Yeah.
Or doesn't need to be, whatever. I feel like machines can do that.
You can balance the load on a certain road or freeway by shipping stuff at different parts of the night, maybe when they're not as congested.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all going that way.
Yeah. I don't know. Because they'll bring up like, oh, this restaurant, they only use a kiosk, and I'll always have that reaction of like, just put a fucking person there so I can talk about my order. You know what I mean? That I always have mixed feelings on. But when it comes to just hauling stuff, it's like, yeah, automate it. I don't know.
Figure it out.
See, someone in the chat says our generation is letting labor get devalued too easily, and the generation after us will be like, why did they let all those protections go? I don't know. I don't know if I know quite what they're.
I'm gonna.
Yeah, I can say
I'm
no.
gonna take a hard left here and change topic if you don't mind.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I'm looking at this water that I purchased. It's Arrowhead sparkling water.
Oh, it's a flavor.
What flavor is it?
It's we got a triple berry going.
No calorie.
Strawberry.
There's no calorie. It's not sweet. It's just a little flavor in the water.
All right.
It's nice. They have been putting commercials out for this water. And I don't know if maybe I don't get it. So help me, please help me. It is they go, Arrowhead sparkling water, so good you don't need supermodels to promote it for you. And they have supermodels like close up of them in slow motion, like dumping water on themselves. And they go, oh, you don't need us, and they get sad and they walk away.
Oh, cool.
Right. But my thought was like, you literally did need them to promote your water. Like, am I missing something?
Whoa, this is meta.
Is this a joke?
Yeah, yeah.
Because
but you're talking about the advertising.
It's dicey. You're on sexist territory having the supermodels.
It's a man and woman.
But you don't need. Oh, see, that's safe. Yeah. That is very safe doing that.
It's making the joke by saying, "I'm not gonna do this, but what if?" You know.
Wait, are they white?
I don't remember, to be honest.
They fucking better not be.
I don't remember.
Fucking put that water down.
I don't remember. But I'm just saying, I
not a fan of that ad.
Yeah, not a fan. Pellegrino.
It's just nonstop. That ad during the Little League World Series, and I'm just trying to watch my little kids cry in baseball.
Yeah,
I can't because I see this.
Sean gets real excited about Little League World Series, specifically to see kids cry.
No, because it means so much to them.
To be fair, that's why they cry, because it means so much to them.
Yeah. Yes, Frank.
Oh, I was gonna say, should I pursue this? I've been sniffing out. I want to get sponsored. Should I get sponsored by Lunchables?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. If you believe in the product, you would use it yourself.
If you get Lunchables and Capri Sun,
how fucking hard would it be to be sponsored by Lunchables?
You know what? I don't know. We should try.
Let's try doing it. Let's do a campaign.
How great would that be to have a constant stash of Lunchables?
I'm gonna shoot an email tomorrow.
You know, I'm a man held by his word, and I don't know if I could do some Lunchables on the side here.
What are you sponsored by? What are you sponsored by?
I'd like to be sponsored by gas station Viagra. I'd go for.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say gas station like snacks.
No, like Yellow Hornet or XXX Rhino Plus. I'd be looking for some kind of subscription, something I can get behind, something I know works.
When you hear, hold on.
What?
Let's back up.
Diamond Super. You never.
Let's back. I'm getting horny and we have to get off.
Okay, let's go.
When you hear Lunchables, what do you think of? Do you think of the cracker and the bologna thing and the cheese, or do you think of pizza and the
pizza? No,
I mean,
you know what I mean.
That's
I know that one, but
being an intellectual, I'm able to have multiple tracks of thought at the same time. I think for practical purposes, the bologna
and the cracker and the cheese.
But I have nostalgia and memories of eating the pizza as a little kid in elementary school.
Yeah,
but I'm not gonna eat that shit today.
Everyone in the chat is saying pizza.
She's not good for you though.
But like, it's like. The pizza's a shit you have fond memories for, but practical is like, oh, the crackers, that's the real. I mean,
crackers and the ham.
I thought the pizza one was fucking disgusting.
Yeah. It was.
The crackers and the bologna, classic.
It works.
Hey, that's classic kids' lunch. But when that pizza shit started coming around, I was like, what the fuck are you people doing?
And they also had like tacos. And
it was like this cold-ass, saucy, crumbly bread shit.
But if at Real Lunchables were to say, Frank, eat some of this pizza, I'd be, oh my god, the best shit in the world.
Well, hey, if they sponsor us.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize we weren't going to play for that. I liked that pizza. It was good. Better than D'Amato's.
Can you tweet at them right now and say, Rocco from the verified? Oh.
Can I tweet? I'll make a video, make it good content. Hold on.
See, okay. I'm looking for like at Starbucks kind of sponsorship, something multi-level.
Okay.
Hi, at Lunchables. This is Frank from Mega64 with Garrett, Sean, Rocco, Bodie. We're doing a live stream.
We have thousands
of viewers.
Thousands.
We got a production studio, a giant warehouse, and we want it filled with Lunchables.
I'm hungry.
We're all hungry, boys. We want to be eating those Lunchables, and we're gonna send all our fans. Dog. They want to feed us too, and so Lunchables, you can help us out by sending us some
Lunchables, giving us
the crackers and the pizzas.
Yeah,
whatever you got, we'll eat it. Thank you so much, Lunchables.
All right, thank you so much.
Said that was.
We're in San Diego. Contact Frank at Mega64. We'll give you the shipping address. Hope to see you guys. We'll eat your snacks soon for lunch. Thanks so much. All right, at Lunchables. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna get that uploaded. Okay. This is how Hey, I've seen Mad Men. This is how the marketing world works.
Is this how you can wheel and deal like a real top influencer?
A lot of people that I follow have every now and then do a little ad thing on their Twitter, and they go like, "Hey, whenever I use shampoo, I use this #ad." Yeah. So I thought I'm gonna pick a random product. So I picked a urinal cake company. And said, whenever I have to fucking piss, I want to piss on this product. Next time you pee on something, make sure it's this. That company reached out to me, follows me now.
Right.
And they had 200 followers, and now I followed them back.
Yeah, but why would you? But Sean, why would you follow a urinal cake company?
Because it's a free country.
But I don't understand. You say you don't follow them, but we're looking here, and you do follow that company.
I don't remember following them.
Sean also follows Nestle and Doritos and Pepsi.
And big veiny tits.
Yeah, why do
Sorry.
you follow big veiny tits, Sean?
Because I like all those things.
Why would anyone follow them?
Why would anyone follow them? I don't know. I'm asking you the question. I'm asking you.
All right. Well, when it devolves into Eric the Midget,
we're doing a bit here.
Sorry about the Eric the Midget bit.
We're just doing a little bit.
After show coming to a tidy close, I guess.
No, I think it's just beginning.
Nice
What?
try,
I think it's
loser.
just
starting. I think it's
the
like dinner time.
prelude. The prelude has
it's like
concluded.
We're not stopping until Lunchables is our sponsor.
Yeah.
I could go for. I'm gonna get home for some.
I'm just gonna say,
Lunchables.
hey, Real Lunchables, we're all huge fans here at Mega64 and can't wait to be sponsored. Thanks.
Putting words in my
Yeah,
mouth,
there you
but
go.
whatever.
What do you think? You think that will do the trick, Rocco?
I think that'll do it.
Yeah, that'd be the trick.
I'll
Should I put an
help.
emoji?
Anything to help my
We gotta
friends
show them
out.
we're hip. What
Do they have a
emoji?
Lunchables emoji?
Oh, dolphin emoji.
Dolphin?
That's aesthetic. People like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, the dolphin is good.
Dolphin is aesthetic.
Dolphin.
It's so aesthetic.
Hey, at Real
Hey.
Lunchables. Yeah, there you go.
While we're on the subject of giant corporations,
Yeah.
Derek's not here, so we can get fucking Apple cucked, baby.
Oh,
we can get
yeah.
there's
Wet.
two corporations I want to talk about. We'll start with Apple.
Okay.
You know, everyone out there, if you never heard, go to apple.com, check them out.
Yeah.
But
Unless you're in thinking jail.
you have an iPhone 10 now. Are
Yeah.
you liking it?
I'm digging it.
I had the best. I have had. I don't know why I say had like I'm not there anymore. But
Yeah.
I've had the best experience with that phone. I love the navigation, the buttonless navigation, where you're sliding through all your shit like it's fucking playing cards. I love it.
I dig it, yeah.
Aesthetically, my favorite fucking device I've ever had. I absolutely love it. But I gotta say, this thing. I take good care of my stuff.
Yeah.
Well, let me just say, Kevin and I are in pretty much the same camp. I don't put cases on, none of that screen
That's some
protector
Daredevil
shit.
shit. I can't do that.
None
Yeah.
of that.
Need a bumper.
I keep it raw because these
Raw
people
dog it?
these people
No protection?
spend so long designing this shit to be like
That's not my
strong
problem.
and well
That's
designed and
cuck
all
behavior.
Yeah.
that. It's safe, and I've never
Put it in
had
a little cage.
I've never had shit break on me, even when I had the iPhone 5. I dropped it the first day I got it,
Ooh.
and had it spiked in the parking lot by someone in a
That's
certain
right.
video.
Yeah.
But I will say I did have a case then because sometimes I'll put on a case if it has cute artwork,
And when you
like
knew
Haunted Mansion or
you
something.
we were going out to film with it, so it's like I'll throw a case on this.
I wasn't even thinking of that, honestly.
Really?
I like the
Wow.
Haunted Mansion, so I had that on there. So that
Just every
it did.
once in a while.
But I will say my iPhone 10 was like splintering from the bottom. It's all glass now. This whole
Yeah.
thing is glass, and it was splintering. I was having splintering from the bottom. I had a bad like gash coming from the top. Is the first one where I took good care of it and I felt like it was like breaking on me.
Oh, no.
But I went and they gave me a brand new phone. They just went.
Fucking
Look at
They just
you.
went. We love you, and they handed me. They said, "Welcome to Costco. We love you," and they handed me a brand,
Brand
new phone.
loyalty.
Wow.
Also, our Lunchables
Pays
tweet
off.
is viral. I mean, go retweet that.
Yeah.
Blow up Lunchables sponsorship. Say, hey, I love Mega64, and I want to know.
check.
I want to snack on what they're snacking on.
Yeah.
there you
Let me
go.
check this. Oh yeah, that Rocco.
Yeah.
This is doing Iron Man numbers.
Iron Man numbers.
We're doing Iron Man numbers. We don't even care.
No, who cares? I won't even retweet it. I'll just like it.
Oh, there you go. But then, hey, because we're talking about algorithms, it'll show up on all these kids. Hey, at Garrett Hunter, like this tweet. You don't even
Yeah.
have to fucking retweet.
Is that how it works?
Yeah, dude. So whenever I like Janice Griffin's selfies, everyone knows about it. But that's okay because I like her. She's
It's
she's
a
model. She's a model.
adult thing
You don't
need to
for
know.
adults.
Yeah, she has a flashlight on sale if you want to get on that. It's pretty good.
Don't.
Right.
So, going back to Apple.
Yeah.
So, when I did this, so they took care of it. I'm very happy. They gave me a brand new phone. Everything's great.
Wow. Jealous.
Satisfied. But when I was in there, it was so funny because, man, if you really want to if you want to like see some great comedy and you don't want to pay to see a stand-up, sit in the Apple store.
Yeah, there's
man, the people that come in to get their shit fixed is the funniest fucking thing.
I feel bad.
It's like old guy coming in. My son says I need a new battery. Okay. Yeah, he says I need to close all the apps or else the battery's gonna die. That's actually not true, which I've actually heard. A lot of people should know this. As of like iOS 9
Yeah, I didn't know this.
You don't get anything out of closing the apps. Like they're running silently. It actually
uses more because it has to boot it up every time.
yes, it takes more juice to reboot it.
Oh God, I'm living a lie.
What? I've been wasting
So-
time.
Yeah.
Anyway,
don't do
I
that.
need a new battery, and then man, I heard the sweetest words. Well, we can give you're under warranty. You got some wear on your battery. We'll give you a new one. Do you have this all backed up just in case? What do you mean? What's a backup? Oh, the best words you could have ever asked for. So then someone's got to come in and explain what backups are.
Oh.
Have you copied everything to your computer? Why would I copy my phone to the computer? Have you saved all the pictures? Yeah, they're on my phone.
Let's go to
iCloud. Oh man, I'm just sitting there beaming. Oh, it was awesome. So anyway,
what a nightmare job that is.
Yes.
They tried to get me to talk to someone like that last time I went in to the Apple store when I was picking up my iPhone 10.
Yeah.
I just had some very detailed questions that they couldn't answer. So they sent me to this person who I then realized also couldn't answer, as I knew way more about how the operating system works than they do.
Well, that is
they used to really have like geniuses at Apple. It's not so much.
But it's kind of cause and effect because they have so many fucking morons go in there that it's become now I will say it kind of goes both ways because you're right, they used to have really intense training programs for a lot of employees there, and they don't now. It's like come in the back room, here's the 5 things you need to know for 90% of customers. And it does kind of suck because sometimes if you want to get into that technical stuff, everyone there's like so it goes both ways. But you were going to say something?
I was going to say, like, that just reminds me of, like, anytime I would go into a GameStop and, like, a 17-year-old kid tries to talk to me about video games, it's like, holy. I remember Josie was with me once. I looked online. I wanted to get a copy of Demon's Souls on PS3. I saw this GameStop had it used because I just wanted to play it. I walk in there. I want to get Demon's Souls. That's a PS2 game. I got so fucking mad. Like, god damn it. Fuck. Like I can't. It's again.
The most that mad I was ever at a GameStop. I get GameStop and GameSpot.
Yeah.
I've known the difference my whole fucking life, and I confuse it every moment.
I interviewed Danny O'Dwyer like 2 years ago. I was like, hey, I'm here with Danny O'Dwyer from GameStop. Like he thought I was making a joke.
It's so fucking annoying. I do it all the time. But anyway, when I walked in and asked for Haunting Ground, do you have Haunting Ground?
Wow.
And the dude went, no, that game is crazy. So I've already gotten no. I can leave.
Yes.
But he spoiled like the whole last half of the game. Oh my god, that game is crazy when you do it. And it was like,
shut the fuck up.
So you don't have it? No. All right.
Do you have pocket billiards?
Yeah, that guy definitely did. But anyway, but Apple. It was. I've known enough people who have worked and have had horror stories from Apple that I do know some of the tricks to frustrating them even more. So when they came time to like ask about my phone, I told the dude, I was like, hey, I just want to let you know, I got to my appointment half an hour early and I've been waiting half an hour.
Yeah.
And he laughed at that. If you work at an Apple store, you get that.
He laughed.
There are people who show up half an hour early to their appointment and then get mad when their time comes and it's like, all right, come up. They go, I've been waiting half an hour. It's like, you got here early. Anyway,
I'm gonna do that to the dentist.
They appreciated
fucking
it.
Asshole.
But the stuff I heard, oh man.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the airport. I'm gonna show up 3 hours early and be like, wait.
Yeah, is this thing taking off anytime soon?
When's the plane taking off? I'm here.
So I had to kill time during this Apple experience. They were behind, so I was like, okay, I'm checked in. I'm gonna come back. I went and saw Christopher Robin.
Oh my god! I didn't know that was that one.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it completely bombed. So you weren't the only one.
Is Mr. Rabbit
very good to me.
Who's the like donkey? Eeyore?
Yeah.
Is he in there?
No, they omitted the Pooh characters. They're not in the Winnie the Pooh movie.
Okay, good.
That's a weird choice.
That doesn't. He's
no Eeyore, no Pooh.
Wait a second.
But
it was just Ewan McGregor.
Kanga and Owl and
this is like this B level.
Mr. Rabbit and stuff. Those are like
Piglet. That's the other guy.
Yeah.
Everyone just wants to go see Pooh.
They're all in it.
Okay.
Cool. All right. Cool.
Brad Garrett plays Eeyore.
Nice.
That's
He
a
was
good
really
fit.
good.
That's the guy from Raymond, right?
Yeah.
And like some of them were new voices, like British voices for like some of the characters is all in like Sussex.
That
You know.
gopher.
Is it
Yeah.
Steve Barker?
And but
The
they
heinous
got what's his, the usual dude that does Pooh, he did Pooh, and I think it's the same guy who does Tigger.
Oh bother.
Yeah, they did both of them. Anyway,
The Tigger guy does a bunch of like stuff for Bethesda.
Yeah.
Like, that-
Was it good?
that was like classic Disney live action movie. I was genuinely surprised. It felt like
Jim Cummings.
this could have been made in the 60s. I mean, obviously they
really?
used CG. I thought it was like super charming and like great. Like it was really,
nice.
really good.
Well,
just when it concluded and went to the end, I was like, that is the most one of their live action movies has felt like an old Disney live action movie.
No snark bullshit, like genuine.
Not at all.
That's great because I watched like the 70-minute Winnie the Pooh animated film, and it was like, oh, this is cute.
Yeah,
I like that.
That was good.
I feel like they set their own list of rules with Pooh or something. Like, don't get self-aware, don't get snarky, don't get whatever. It was genuine.
That's good.
It wasn't like a Hook ripoff either. The only aspect that was kind of like Hook was like overworked dad. Okay. But otherwise it wasn't. It didn't play out like that did. It wasn't like
That's real life.
He's remembering where he. No, it's like it was just a like really fun, neat little cute movie. What kind of makes me sad though is like Nintendo. Oh God, Disney has. The like handful of like genuine good movies they've done all bomb, and then everyone goes to see the fucking
Ralph 2?
No, I don't even care about that.
Okay.
The shitty like remakes.
Oh yeah.
The fucking terrible Beauty and the Beast remake that everyone agrees is horrible, but then they see it 8 times. You know, it's like support the other one. I don't know. Like I don't know anyone that supported this. I don't know anyone that went to even like Tron when it came out. It was like I knew people that weren't going to it, and it's like, man, I don't know. It's like kind of like a neat movie, like, but then they'll remake Jungle Book again. You know, I don't know. So, but anyway, it was really good. I dug it.
Booyah.
Well, that's good. I'm actually honestly glad to hear that because I do love Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah. Oh, you'll love it. You'll love it.
Yeah, that's
I
cool.
think I'll check that out when it comes to video.
What I liked about it too, also, I would say, is that much like with Mega64, how a lot of times we'll take things from video games and show them in real life.
Yeah.
And like when you see this for real, it's fucking ridiculous, you know, or awkward.
Yeah.
This movie did that, and it was really great. You have this ratty ass live action Winnie the Pooh that he's confronting, like, what the I had a talking bear. Oh my God, yeah. Why are you here? What? I'm losing it. Like, what is this? And he gives it honey, and this ratty ass bear is taking honey and it's dripping all over, and he's like, God, oh God. You know, and it's like getting all over his couch, and it's like really gross.
Oh, really? Yeah,
it was like, hey, this actually like works. Like, it was like, yeah, this is showing how like off this is. You know what I mean? In a live action setting. I dug it. So anyway, it was cool. But anyway, I saw it during while I was killing time there. I want to pivot this to the other thing I wanted to bring up. I saw it while I was killing time. I thought, is there any chance this will be on MoviePass?
Was it?
Not at all. In fact, MoviePass would show me only like things at one theater. It basically all MoviePass would let me see this weekend was Slender Man or The Spy Who Dumped Me. In like a couple theaters. So I'm really in the dark on MoviePass right now because I feel like there was a thing where it's like, new movies aren't working. Oh no. And then they lowered the boom, and I got the email about like
3 movies.
Hey, it's going to be 3 movies now and whatever. Okay, but I thought like there were some options. There were details in the email, but I thought like we weren't so limited. Like they said like some big blockbuster movies may be affected, like you may not be able to go.
Yeah.
Okay, but like no movies worked this weekend. Like I was looking and it was like, holy shit, I can't go to anything. It was all grayed out.
I got some thing MoviePass and it's like, you spoke, we listened, and we fixed the problem. And then I looked at the thing like, you didn't fix the problem at all. Like,
it wasn't, and it wasn't like surge prices. It wasn't things like that. It actually, all the theaters I wanted to go to said there are no movies you could see.
Yeah.
So it's something, I don't know if this is broken or.
So like legitimately, if you want to be on top of like film news, you don't have to be OCD like me, but Slash Film are excellent.
Yeah.
They do a good job.
They're great.
MoviePass. If you want to know indie films, IndieWire, AV Club in terms of pop culture in general, but Slash Film are on the MoviePass beat daily.
Yeah.
So yeah, MoviePass. I think they are This doesn't sound right. They are intentionally skirting the rules and fucking people. They want people to quit so they can eventually have their balance and be okay. But like, they are making changes and letting people find out by surprise Friday night. And then on Monday, we updated the rules. They're not telling people ahead of time. So last Monday, hey, we've listened. $10 a month, you can see 3 movies, or $10 a month, you can see 3 movies. Oh, okay, that sounds all right. And then apparently this weekend shifted. You can only see these few select films in these few select theaters at a few select times. That's how it's going to be. And so,
so there were other people talking about that?
Yeah, Slash Film covered it.
Oh,
so again, tomorrow there might be a press release, but like it's like Looney Tunes. Every week they are changing the rules.
Because I was like out to see movies this weekend, and I couldn't.
And so
I paid for Christopher Robin out of my own.
Theaters that have e-ticketing, which Hillcrest Landmark does, that's my local indie movie theater. You can see anything you want there. Great.
Yeah,
the majority of theaters you can't. I just looked. Right now we can only see Slender Man and Meg. Yeah. That's it.
It wouldn't even let me see Meg the other day.
What night did? Because you guys sound like you have some pretty negative experiences, but I had a great, for the first time in a while, experience with MoviePass.
What night was it?
Saturday night.
What the hell?
Wow.
Yeah, this is what doesn't make sense to me because Saturday is when I was looking and it wouldn't let me go to anything.
I went to the down the street theater that I always go to, and it was all of the options. Ant-Man and Wasp wasn't playing when we were gonna go, be there. So we ended up picking Mission Impossible. But it was 9:30. It wasn't surge pricing.
Oh, nice.
And I had all the options of everything else.
Mission Impossible on it?
And I saw Mission Impossible.
That's great because that was the thing 2 weeks ago. Like, hey, you can't see this movie.
Yeah, that wasn't listed for me at all.
Yeah, I don't know.
Weird.
Well, but hey, seriously, follow Slash Film. They're great. It's funny because the guy who owns it, Peter Soretta, is also a huge Disneyland fan.
Yeah, that's why I followed him.
Slash Film is really cool. Also, I met Peter Soretta at like Sundance. He was so friendly and cool. Like, they're a really good site. They avoid clickbait. They're not cynical. Slash Film is good. And then IndieWire is also great. But yeah, it's, again, shifted. Even if you want to talk about a broader scale, the film industry is changing. Everything's franchised. Netflix has completely disrupted everything. China, blah, blah, blah. At a micro level, MoviePass is still not set in stone yet. Yeah. So we'll see what happens, but it is absurd. Every week it's changing. I'm still writing it out.
It hasn't shaken out yet.
Everything that they've thrown out, like officially in terms of rules on it, I've still been fine.
Yeah.
Every time that they put something out, I'm like, hey, it's $15 to see a movie here, and I'm still saving money no matter what. But this has been the first thing where I've been like,
it's
all right,
not working.
I cannot use it. Like, what's going on?
Sucks.
I wasn't even seeing a brand new movie. I didn't know. So, what's that?
MegPass.
Yeah.
Meg and Slenderman Pass. And that's what's fucked too, because again, I like almost exclusively see like indie films, which is why MoviePass for me was great, because no one gives a fuck about these movies. I'm never gonna hit surge pricing on the Mr. Rogers documentary.
Right.
If I'm restricted to seeing Slenderman or Meg, like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
But again, we'll see what happens.
We'll see.
But yo, Pass the Popcorn, that runs 24/7. You can download anything you want.
Oh my god.
Don't
say that.
Oh, Lunchables is now back in the
Links.
out.
Oh wait,
Nesticle.
sorry.
Nesticle. Get your
Emu Paradise.
None of those racist Mario Brothers clones.
Lunchables right where we wanted them, and you just I don't know why you had to.
Hey, they're not gonna watch the after show. Hey, marketing people, they have so many. Lunchables has so many offerings coming in daily. They're not gonna research all their content.
I really
am
enjoying the comments on your Lunchables.
Our Lunchables tweet. That's a group thing. There you go.
People are on board and they're saying,
we want some
watching
Lunchables,
this
baby.
made me hungry for some Lunchables.
Damn, dude. I'm going to email them tomorrow, too. That's a...
Damn.
Wow. Hey.
Someone said, I want to snack what Mega64 is snacking on.
If anyone out there works for any food company, we're not exclusive to Lunchables.
Yeah, we've had a kickapoo relationship.
Whoever comes first.
We did the Sabritones for years.
So thank you for your comments. Lunchables is going to sponsor us.
Someone in the chat's asking me for a Lou Links invite. That ended. I mean, it's still a thing, but damn, that's a long ago. I want to do a documentary on Lou Links.
Oh man,
I gotta go.
No, can
dinner bells are ringing.
So I was trying to say another thing about the MoviePass thing.
Oh my god.
Okay, never mind. I won't.
No, please.
When I was at the theater, what blew me away was that AMC has their own thing now.
Yeah. It's not bad.
And I was genuinely, I just wish I'd never go to AMC. Like, that's just not dominant here, like it is in other cities. And I was really blown away by their service, because it was, as soon as I got there, I didn't know half the stuff about it. And as soon as I got there, it had its own line. Like, it was like, here's the Stubbs, whatever it's called, Premiere or Pass or whatever. It had its own line, and they would someone would walk in there and they'd call them up first. Them first. And then when you went inside, they had their own line for snacks.
Oh.
And it's $20 a month. I didn't realize it was 3 movies a week. I thought it was 3 movies a month. 3 movies a week, and it can be anything. It can be IMAX or 3D or any of that
Dubs
stuff.
is the shit.
So again, competition. It's like, hey,
And
AMC's gonna steamroll.
Yeah, and there was discounts. So some cities, I think that's going to be really appealing. I just still can't. I don't know if I would use that.
You guys are on like the east side of San Diego. Brian and I are on the like near downtown. There's like there's the 2 ones near us. There's the Fashion Mall.
Yeah,
I'm still new to
Fashion
fucking
Valley.
San Diego. Fashion Valley and another mall. They're
Portland.
both AMC theaters, and those are pretty big screens. So there's a pretty good selection. But again, all the movies I want to see come to Landmark Hillcrest first. I don't know.
Right.
Lots of movies.
My favorite theaters aren't AMC, I should say.
Ooh.
I like
just,
Regal.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm a Regal
back in
man.
Orange County, hey, the Regal Foothill, the Irvine Spectrum, hey, legitimately my favorite movie theater in Southern California. ArcLight, that's ritzy, that's expensive. The Edwards Town Center in Irvine, California, they get movies like the week after ArcLight. So you could probably see, you can see Black Klansman probably there right now.
Nice.
We gotta wait a month down here. But yeah,
New
Irvine.
upholstery. I got new seats at my Regal. Yeah.
Fuck, damn.
Just it was so hard to pull the armrest down. I was like, damn, this is brand new.
Damn, dude.
Nice.
Nice.
But yeah, I was anyway. I was impressed by it. Yeah, I was impressed by
Yeah.
it.
What's gonna happen?
Shit.
Mega64 pass. Can we do something?
Well, we got Mega64 TV. It's just free.
Lunchables
Oh,
jumps
nice.
on this bandwagon.
Fuck
Then
yeah.
we'll hit it.
Dude, I'm gonna sneak Lunchables into every movie theater. That'd be cool. I can't wait to be. I'm gonna eat Lunchables every single day.
I can't
Awesome.
wait to play with the Smash Brothers character Link. Good night.
No, wait.
Is that how you do it?
No,
Oh.
I sound more snarky and lame.
That's for sure.
I was gonna do a fart noise, but I'm mature. Are we ending this really?
I mean,
How many hours is this?
We could have done calls. We could have
Wow.
done
You guys, if you gotta do the
big-
Rock on
a
Frank
big
show,
crazy,
I'm-
like,
I'm
activity.
yeah, if y'all want to
okay.
do the Rock on Frank
I'm
show, but
okay on that.
my family is like waiting on me
Do
to
you think
provide a
Dinner's
meal.
You guys gotta make dinner.
Yeah. You know,
if Derek was here, do you think he would have been upset that I saw Christopher Robin by myself?
yeah, he would have given
Do
you
you think
shit.
he would have had like a thrown a fit?
Yeah, he was throwing a fit.
I'm
He
so
would've
glad
said-
he's not here this week to handle such a revelation. I'm waiting to come out to Derek about that.
Yeah.
He would have said
I'm
it was
not ready.
creepy that you sat in the theater by yourself with other children going in there. Like the parents
It
of
was
those other
me.
children were probably
it was,
upset.
It was me, and I think a ton of Japanese tourists.
Oh, that's cute.
Wow.
I think there were tourists.
They didn't know
there were a lot of
Mega64.
tourists in that area that day. So that's
Dude,
what
it's
it
like the
was.
opposite. I mean, it's not relevant anymore. But whenever I would go see a Woody Allen film opening day, I would be 60 years younger than everyone else in the
Yeah,
theater.
it's problematic you bring
Yeah.
him up.
Yeah. Hey, legitimately, I'm fucking directing Flame War Theater every week. Like, I use Woody Allen's directing advice.
I don't want to be involved anymore.
Just saying.
Uh-oh.
Sean,
Woody Allen
Sean,
knows-
I have to go.
He makes films like,
No!
like a craft worker.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
Kevin.
He knows how to make a movie. Just saying.
I'm calling Ronan now.
Oh, come on. Come on.
Turn the stream off.
What? Crimes and misdemeanors? Match Point?
Hi, Mr. Farrell.
Love and Death? Bananas? Annie Hall? Manhattan?
Blue Orchid.
Blue Jasmine with Andrew
that
Dice
was
Clay.
good.
Turn the stream
That
off,
was